Hey everybody, welcome back to that Flight Sim channel. My name is Captain Flako, and in today's video we are finally going to talk about the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Sim Update 1 that has just been released. So with that being said, folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dive into the latest and first major update for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which is called Sim Update 1. This update brings a host of changes including performance improvements, aircraft fixes, user interface enhancements, and developer updates that make the sim even better. Whether you're flying airliners, general aviation, or just exploring the world, there's something in this update for everybody. So let's break it down and see what's new. So performance and stability have been major concerns for simmers, and Sim Update 1 tackles several key issues that have caused crashes, stuttering, and FPS drops in both PC and VR modes. They fix multiple rare crashes that occurred when generating airports, reloading a livery selection, switching in and out of VR mode mid-flight, and speaking of VR mode, a known issue that caused VR mode to crash when toggling it on and off has now been resolved. This should result in smoother transitions for those using VR headsets. That's great news because we in that Flight Sim channel, Captain Gonzo uses the Pimax Crystal, and he had been dealing with that, so that's very good news, and now he can have a better experience using his VR headset with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Moving along, they reduced texture memory usage for WASM gauges, improving FPS and stability. They improved CPU utilization when loading complex aircraft and scenery, reducing stuttering. The update also refines how AI traffic interacts with the world, preventing unnecessary memory spikes. So with these fixes, simmers should see a noticeable reduction in crashes and better all-over frame rates, especially in high-density areas. So hopefully that is the case for many of you and us that have been dealing with these struggles, so hopefully good news there. Alright, next up, aircraft and avionics updates. So a major focus of Sim Update 1 has been on refining aircraft systems and avionics. Several issues affecting HUDs, aircraft configuration, and cockpit displays have been resolved. Many simmers noticed that HUD colors on certain aircraft were incorrectly displaying as purple or white. This update corrects the HUD color back to the intended green, making it more realistic. Improvements were also made to multifunctional displays, MFDs, to correct alignment and refresh rate issues. Aircraft that were missing ICAO model information in the aircraft selector menu are now properly categorized. Fixes for livery selection issues that occurred when switching aircraft mid-session also were worked on. So these avionics and UI changes will make aircraft selection and cockpit interaction more intuitive for simmers. Moving along, user interface improvements. Sim Update 1 also makes a few tweaks in the in-game user interface, making it easier to navigate and understand performance metrics. So the bandwidth metric in the display FPS panel has been renamed to download to reduce confusion among users. This will now accurately reflect the amount of data being streamed from Microsoft Flight Simulator servers, especially for those using photogrammetry and live weather. Small menu navigation fixes for controller users, reducing lag when switching between settings. Map rendering performance in the world menu has been optimized, leading to faster airport selection when planning flights. These user interface refinements may seem minor, but they improve overall usability, especially for newer simmers. Scenery and world fixes. If you've noticed some ground textures looking overly sharp or jagged, this update addresses those visual issues. A ground texture aliasing regression has been fixed, meaning runways, taxiways, and terrain should now look smoother and less pixelated, especially when viewed from high altitudes. Better loading of photogrammetry data, which should reduce pop-in issues when flying over cities. AI-controlled aircraft behavior has been improved as well, making taxiing more realistic. Ground service vehicles should now follow more predictable paths, reducing random AI traffic congestion at major airports. These changes help create a more immersive and realistic environment, especially for those who fly in and out of busy airports. SDK and developer tool updates. For those using the SDK to create mods, aircraft, and scenery, Sim Update 1 includes a number of useful fixes. Previously, the first call to command handler was ignored, causing issues for third-party aircraft developers. This has now been fixed, improving the reliability of aircraft systems programming. The clear code normal tiling extension in the Blender exporter has been fixed as well, allowing for better texture mapping and reflections on custom aircraft models. The Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Marketplace is still in development, with this update making final tweaks before its official launch. For third-party developers, these changes should result in smoother workflows when creating new content for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Speaking of Marketplace, with Sim Update 1 now released, all eyes are on future expansions and content updates coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So there's going to be a new world update coming soon, so expect improvements to coastal areas, new handcrafted airports, and updated satellite imagery. Upcoming Local Legends aircraft as well. A new aircraft is set to join the Local Legends series with details to be announced soon. As the sim continues to evolve, these updates will bring even more realism and depth to the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Furthermore, the list of aircraft changes in Sim Update 1 is extremely extensive, covering multiple planes with fixes to avionics, flight dynamics, and cockpit interactions. We can't cover them all in this video, but if you want the full breakdown, be sure to check out the official Sim Update 1 release notes for all the details. So here's the final thoughts. Sim Update 1 may not be game-changing overhaul, but it lays a strong foundation by fixing many of the stability issues, avionics bugs, and user interface inconsistencies that simmers have been reporting. Trust us, we have been dealing with those as well. And that's going to wrap up our breakdown of Sim Update 1 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. What do you think of the latest changes? Have you noticed any improvement in performance? Let us know in the comments below. We're super eager to know if these changes have made your experience better. I know we've been dealing with all the issues. Trust me, we read your comments. We know you guys are dealing with it. Hopefully some of this helps settle that down and give you a better experience as you're flying in Microsoft Flight Sim. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, happy flying. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.